Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida, and I am here with Hoover. Hoover's honking this morning. Morning, Deb. Hi, Jen. Morning, Matthew. I just always think Hoover looks so pretty first thing in the morning out here because his tail shines in the sunrise. I got some really cute photos of it the other day. I can't wait to share. Good morning, Mary. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Christina. Good morning, Allison. Good morning, Dale. Ooh-dee-doo. I posted in the group and on my public page yesterday that Hoover's camera got moved, so it's in a much more prominent position. He spends like 90% of his time in that elevated den sleeping during the day, so you guys will get a lot more glimpses of him. What you doing? You were talking to Priya, weren't you? A few minutes ago, Priya was right behind me. Was she taunting you? Good morning, Kyle. Hi, Jessica. Just checking in with our Hoovie. I was gonna kind of work my way through Outback, so we're starting here with Hoover. We'll see Amanda as we go by. You guys may or may not see Priya. It depends on what she's running around doing. But she's on the Explore camera for vacation, so. All right, Hoovie, you enjoy your morning. Getting feisty. He starts moving faster. Oh, here comes Karma. That means that you're getting food and meds. Ooh, he knows the drill. Oh, all right, you eat like a good boy.
Let's see how good a boy Hoover is.
That's what I just said. He stopped dead in his tracks when he saw you. I'm like, you better be a good boy.
Good. Have a little talk with Keisha when you walk by.
Okay.
Hoover take nothing.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we'll see what we can do.
I'm going to try back again. I'm going to see Hoover.
Well, good luck. Hi, Amanda. Hi, lady. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. This is Amanda. Hi. She was just having a beautiful moment with Rich. We have a master keeper named Rich out here who's been out here for a very long time. It's over 14 years. I feel bad I don't know the exact amount of time, but they've built a pretty good relationship. And it was pretty amazing to watch from a distance because Rich was out here teaching, I think, Barbara outback walkouts. And they were both able to go right by Amanda and her not do that. Right? It's just telling everybody how pretty you are. Well, there you go, everyone. Good morning. And then a nice little chuff. You're something. But actually, it's really cool because here's Rich's sign. So a lot of our senior volunteers that have put in, so that says 15 plus years. And they get to choose the cat of their choice for their sign. And Rich has Amanda. You're something. Oh, we got the peanut gallery over here. Oh, are you chuffing at Priya? That's so very nice. Here's Miss Priya. Priya is on vacation rotation. You guys can go to bigcatcams.com. Oh my. So now I know what Amanda was up to. She saw me kind of coming from the background. So she was probably like, oh, I'm not going to bark at Rich and Barbara. I'm going to wait till Brittany gets over here. Oh, pretty typical. Priya. So Priya's going into her roof section, which is where her feeding lockouts are. Sapphire's out too, so we will check in with her. So again, you can actually watch Priya eat her breakfast. You see that camera right there? Yeah. bigcatcams.com. If you want to see the large area, choose the vacation rotation camera. If you want to watch Priya have breakfast, probably in the next 30 minutes or so, you can choose the feeding station camera. Oh my. Check in with Sapphire over here. Hi, Saph. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. We don't want that end. That's why we don't want that end. I know. Very, very pretty. Sapphire's doing well. We're still keeping her in a smaller section of her enclosure because we don't want her in her swimming pools with her poor little head there, but it's healing very, very well. She's a good girl, been taking all of her meds and eating. She's doing well. Yeah. Such a good girl. If you guys are just joining, we started with Hoover. We got a nice good morning from Amanda. Kind of saw Priya a little bit there, but you can see her better on her other cameras. And now we're walking by Sapphire. I was gonna make my way over to the caracals because I'm not sure if you guys happen to see a public update on that or not, or if that was just for volunteers. Good girl. But Cyrus and Chaos moved enclosures to make room for the new serval that came in, which, to be honest, I had no idea that was happening. I looked at my phone late that night that she arrived and was like, oh my god, we got a new cat. What the heck? Oh. And I actually still haven't seen her because usually when we get a new rescue in, we definitely give them as much space as possible, let them settle in for a few days. And the last thing I want to do is come up to her shoving a camera in her face and talking a whole lot. So I've seen her from a distance. But the small cats always take some time to adjust. Hey Wendy, you probably meant BCR. But Nikita's doing well. You can also see her on her camera. She's got an Explore camera. So again, bigcatcams.com gives you a list of every single camera on property. I am so sorry I missed the 2 people that have donated this morning. I apologize. But thank you guys very, very much. Oh my. You get it. You get that fly. Just beautiful Sapphire here. Oh, thank you, Rose, for your donation. Oh, Karen, have a safe trip home. It was awesome meeting you and having you be here in person for a few days. Yeah, that's the saddest part about seeing wild animals in captivity. They have natural energy. They'd be able to roam hundreds of square miles a day. But when you breed them in a cage and raise them in a cage and keep them in a cage, they've got to get that energy out somehow. So a lot of them have routines, walking paths. You'll see in enclosures where there's a very distinctive walking path. It's called a corridor in the wild. For generations, animals will follow the same corridors as they roam and hunt and breed and raise families. Oh my, it's kitty yoga this morning. You tell that fly to go away. You tell it. You're so cute. Thank you, Janet, for your donation. Thank you to everybody answering questions and posting links for me. For some reason, I just had this moment where I was imagining, you always see lions laying around all lazy in their pride, and the male lions are always whacking their tails around to keep the bugs off of them. Like, that's what Sapphire's doing right now. All right, silly girl. Your other neighbor. Let's go see Cully as we walk by. So Matt had told me yesterday that the caracals were out, and made me really happy because, you know, again, a lot of the small cats, once you move them enclosures, it takes them a while to adjust, or they hide, or they don't enjoy it quite as much as the big cats sometimes. But he said they were both out when he was cleaning over there yesterday. Well, Gina, I'm on foot today. We'll see how far around the sanctuary we make it. I don't usually follow meds or feeders in the mornings just because it can be a distraction to both the cat and the keeper. So, see how far we get before we start seeing feeders. Hi, Kali. Yeah, we do hang those fly catching bags, but they don't always apply to like the deer flies and horse flies and things like that. Hi. Good morning. Good morning. I don't want that end. Where are you going? Oh, see, that looks like a good place to wallow. This is Kali Tiger. If you guys are brand new to us and you don't know much about Big Cat Rescue, I always encourage that you go to our website and you go to the cat bio page, because it'll list every single cat that lives here and any of the information that we have on them, such as date of birth and rescue dates and rescue stories, and as much information as we're given, which a lot of times you take it with a grain of salt because their backgrounds are kind of sketchy sometimes. Is that it? You coming back? So you can learn all about each of the, we're just under 60 permanent residents here. If you go to bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Can't decide what you want to do. So maybe we should go have that talk with Keisha, like Karma asked. Sometimes they get finicky, and boy, oh boy, has it been hot. Ooh, it's been hot. So you do notice the cats kind of changing their behaviors when it comes to the weather. Thank you, Charlotte, for your donation. Yeah, unfortunately we have had feral cats and cats that have come on property. Fortunately, as far as I know, we've never had any tragedies with it. And when we had that one cat that was sneaking into Hoover's enclosure, he could have cared less, so. Here's Miss Keish walking around right now. Let's go have a chat with her. Then we'll come back out and go see if we can spot the caracals. Sorry if I'm missing a lot of questions. It's a little rocky and it's very slopey by the lake. I don't think you guys want to, well, you might want to see me, but you don't want to see me roll down this hill and into the lake, so I'm watching my feet instead. Hi, lady. Is you gonna eat if Karma comes back? Look, they're having a little meeting. There's Jasmine up there and Miss Keish down here. Hi, ladies. You guys having a good morning? Thank you, Joanne, for your donation. Wow, you guys are just rocking it out of the park today. Thank you guys very much. Keish, you gonna be a good girl when Karma comes back? Do I prefer working with lions or tigers? Well, so that's tricky. Thank you, Deborah, for your donation. I moved here specifically for male lions. And again, if you guys are familiar with us, you know, up until recently we had 2 male lions, Joseph and Cameron. They've both since passed away from old age and lots of ailments. And we have Nikita. She's our only lion. She's a huge lioness, weighs 426 pounds. And so, you know, obviously we have more tigers now, which don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the tigers. They're sneaky and hilarious and ferocious and just, they keep you on your toes and they're absolutely majestic. But I was actually completely shocked as to how much I fell in love with working with the smaller cats, the Bobcats, the Lynx, and then Cougars just completely blew my mind, like, as to how amazing they are. So at this point, it's hard to ask me what my favorite species or what my favorite cat is, because I can list about 10. Just a nice little calm meeting here. Yeah, Priya's one of our smaller tigers. So is Keisha here. Keisha's in the bottom corner and Jasmine's up in the top corner. You guys excited for breakfast? Keisha better be. Better be. So these two girls live next door to each other, but they are not able to actually interact or be together. Most cats are solitary by nature, and they don't want to share space or compete for food or enrichment or anything like that. And we also don't have shared walls because that creates the ability for them to be able to hurt each other, which has happened. That's actually why Keisha here doesn't have a tail and is missing part of her ear. And Jasmine is also missing part of her ear. And she has a shorter tail than normal, but I don't know if that's from trauma or maybe inbreeding. So this is Jasmine. Just patiently waiting on breakfast. And again, if you guys are brand new to us, this is Big Cat Rescue. We're in Tampa, Florida. We don't do any buying, selling, breeding, touching. You talking to Mike? Big yawns. Beautiful girl. Yeah, so we are an official sanctuary, so we take in cats that have come from really bad situations and we just let them retire in peace. Here she goes. It's because she sees Mike walking by. So let me give you a glimpse of Keisha here. You can see she's missing her tail. Our sweet Keisha here actually suffered from a stroke about this time last year, so we are super grateful to have our girl with us still. Yeah. And Keisha's just enjoying the sunrise here by the lake. That's awesome, Pam. Yeah, GFAS is on Facebook and Instagram. And here recently I've been really trying to make sure that I like every post that they put and I reshare them, and they've been doing the same with us. But GFAS is Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries, and it's really the highest standard. If you're going to support an animal group, you should definitely make sure they're GFAS accredited. Yeah, this is our sweet Keish. She is 18, but next month will be 19 years old. She's very beautiful. I hear feeding carts. You hear that cart? I think there's a few people on here that still don't understand what they're seeing, so got to understand that the enclosures here at Big Cat Rescue are built in bubble systems where each bubble's about 12 to 1,500 square feet at minimum, and then they have multiple of those where the doors can be open and closed and we can shift them around. All of the tigers have swimming pools. The swimming pools are fed from the lake via solar power. You can hear Jasmine chuffing because she's about to get breakfast. We've been chatting. We'll see. So I've been chatting with her, telling her she looked ready when I walked up. So
Maybe she just wasn't ready.
say I was enjoying the sunrise.
So Hoover wanted breakfast in bed.
Of course he
Would
did.
only eat what was in his bed.
Of course he did.
That's our boy.
Yep. Scott, usually in the wild, most big cats have a lifespan of 10 to 12 years. Obviously here, as you're hearing Karma and I discuss medicine, they get vet care and an everyday diet and can fix any ailments that pop up in the wild if they get injured or sick. Nature takes its course. Hello.
Oh, Keisha, you're going to make me cry. Marv on broccoli?
Keish. Got a girl.
Girl down with blood pressure.
Yay, that's a magic piece. All right, we're gonna clear out because if I know Keisha, a few more pieces and she'll get very testy. That's what she does to me anyway. She is something. I've had her just charge me and give me the exact same roar that you saw Amanda give me earlier, which, by the way, if you have joined in late, you did miss Hoover. He's where we started. We saw Hoover. We got a good morning from Amanda. We also saw a little bit of Priya, a little bit of Cully, and Sapphire. So I was gonna try to make it over to see the caracals. Hopefully we don't make Dylan too nervous. Dylan is feeding. And he's getting a sign off for his Mr. Man. He looks ready. Will I make you nervous if I'm filming? Okay. I don't like to do that. I'm gonna stay back, but so Cyrus is one of our naughty boys. That means even though he's a smaller cat, we still close his feeding lockout because he's a bit insane. And he'll just waste the food because he'll swat it everywhere.
Sounds like it's great.
Yeah, well, Sassy Caracal used to do that, and so I learned a long time ago that Caracals are professional tennis players, and so yeah, this is Dylan. He's one of our interns, and Candy, one of our senior keepers, and that's Cyrus Caracal. I think he moved over to this enclosure over the weekend, Friday or Saturday.
Oh no, it becomes when the Cougars were there, it became important for rabbits.
I don't think they're actually fed to just like that. Because they haven't put the Cougars yet. Lots of gravy.
Dylan is level 4, right? Yep, he's level 4. So that means he's officially gonna have been here for a year because it's 3-month internships. Little paranoid, he's still figuring it all out. And since it's feeding time, which it looks like today, he got beef, and then we use like a zoological, we call it mush, but it's basically a ground beef diet. Contains the intestinal meat and organs, all the roughage they would get in the wild. And Cyrus is kind of bad about like gulping his food and then puking it back up, which is also why I don't tend to linger. Because all the cats think it becomes a competition. How fast can I eat? And much like your cats at home, they'll eat too fast, they'll get sick, and then they'll eat it again. Good boy, Cyrus. And he's still, like I said, he's a little paranoid because he's in a brand new spot. Good job. You're doing good. I was very excited. I got 2 new canvas prints for my office, and one of them is now Cyrus. Good job, sir. So what you're looking at is the small box that you see is called a feeding lockout. You can see that it has a fresh water bowl. You saw the guillotine door that Dylan raised. Good job. And then the feeding block, which is a concrete block, that's what we scrub. You gotta chew it. You're eating too fast. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. He's a very good boy though. And so Cyrus, I'll kind of show you. So he has this whole tunnel system. This is what we use for the vacation rotation tunnel for the big cats that are in the center of the sanctuary. So he has the tunnel area, all of this, all the way up to where Priya is. But he also can walk through the tunnel, and he has a whole other section over here that is right next door to Chaos, the female caracal. We had tried to put them back together. They'd been housed together as a breeding pair in a basement or something in Ohio. And we got them both fixed and put them back together, and then they attacked each other. So it clearly wasn't for them. So Chaos is over there, but now that everybody's eating, I don't want to get everybody all upset. Good morning, Ruthie Ann. I agree. I really hope that everybody has a great Memorial Day, but I hope everyone remembers what this day is really about. It's not about shopping and sales and cookouts and beach days and whoa. So this is Nikita. You guys keep asking about her. She's on live cameras, so you can watch her. I'm gonna be very quiet so I'm not another voice distracting her. Good job. So Nikita got boneless chicken today since she did just have that abscessed tooth. Wow, lady. You cleaned that plate fast. You cleaned that plate so fast. Yeah, she never really stopped eating. I mean, even the day she looked like she was going downhill fast, she still ate breakfast that morning. So sometimes the eating part isn't always, cats are just so good at hiding that something's wrong. It's a good lady. I was trying to stay quiet so that she wouldn't get upset, because I've found if I stand very, very quietly and there's not a lot of talking going on, she won't get as upset while she's eating, and then you can actually watch her. Her feeding lockout is in her roofed section, which is actually kind of the opposite of where her Explorer camera is, but she has a Nest camera right there on that pole. And that can be found, the link for that can be found at bigcatcams.com. All right, let's, now that she doesn't have food, we'll go see where she's gonna lay down for the day. This will probably be where we end. Oh, she's gonna lay down right there. Perfect. Hi, lady. And show all your fans. You're doing pretty good. Yeah. Hi, sweet lady. So again, if you guys joined in late, you can always rewatch these. They post automatically right here on our Facebook page. They also post at dailybigcat.com. Thanks to Deb. And they also go to our show channel, which I've been trying to really increase our followers and our likes on that page. It's facebook.com/wildcatwalkabout. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, everybody that's just joining in. We're gonna be done here in just a minute, but we saw a lot of cats today. We saw Hoover, Amanda, Priya, Sapphire, Kali. We spent some time with Keisha and Jasmine. We saw Cyrus. Now we're here with Miss Nikita. Gonna have your Zen moment now. And again, if you want to learn about all the cats that live here, just go to bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Who's that? Carrie, the only thing that was found with Nikita during her exam was just some arthritis, because she's old and she has been declawed. And then she had an abscessed tooth, which was taken care of. She spent a few days on meds for that. I got a horsefly over here because it's bothering me now. And there goes Barb. Barb must have a tour this morning. Such a good lady. Yeah. And thank you so much to the 7 people that donated, everybody who shared this live feed. That really does help us reach new people. Sharing anything we post, though, on our Facebook page, our Instagram. Several of us have public profiles you can always share. I know Jamie and Afton, Catherine, Karma, and myself. Oh, now we have a noisy bird. That blue jay's mad that she cleaned her plate. Oh, that was another Amanda bark. That was another Amanda bark. All right, everybody. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. Go back and rewatch these if you missed anything. Really, really appreciate all of your support. That is a very noisy blue jay. Sorry, she cleaned her plate.